Hey there guys, welcome to this video. My name is Pushpinder Gill, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the derivation of sine 18. So how do we get the value of sine 18 degrees? So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to start with sine 72. So sine 72 is nothing but which is equal to 2 times sine 36 into cosine 36. So what expression have I used here? I have just used the double angle relationship, which says that sine 2a is equal to 2 times sine a into cosine a. So this is something that I've used here. Now the next step would be actually to break. The next step would actually be to find out the value of cosine 36 and sine 36. We're actually going to break down the value of sine 36 and cosine 36. So this 2 is going to be here. Now what is sine 36 going to be? So sine 36 is going to be equal to sine 36 is going to be equal to 2 times sine 18 into cosine 18. That is the same thing that I've used the double identity here. And cosine 36 is something that I can write down as 1 minus 2 sine square 18, because that's again the double property that I'm using, double angle property that I'm using. So this is what I have. Now what I'm going to do here is that I'm actually going to shift things around here and there. So the property that I've used here is that cosine of 2a is actually going to be equal to minus 2 sine square a. So that is the property that I've used here. Now another thing is that this is equal to sine 72. The next step is going to be to convert this sine 72 into cosine 18. Now why is that? Because as you can see that sine of x is actually equal to cosine of 90 minus x. So I've used this identity to convert sine 72 into cosine 18. So that is going to be equal to, so this is 2 and this is 2, that is equal to 4 times sine of 18 into cosine of 18 into 1 minus 2 sine square 18. Now I have this here, so what I'm going to do here is that I'm actually going to cut this cosine 18 and cut this cosine 18. I'm going to have 1 is equal to 4 times sine 18 into 1 minus 2 sine square 18. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to perform substitution. I'm going to say, let's suppose that the value of sine 18 is equal to x. That means I have 1 is equal to 4 times, so this part is x and this part is x, so 1 minus 2x square, right? So if I kind of open this up again now, if I open this up, what will I get? I will get, that is, I got actually 1 is equal to 4 times x into 1 minus 2x square. Now if I open this up, this is going to be equal to 1 is equal to 4 times x minus 8x cubed. That means if I just rearrange this, this is what I'm going to get. Now what do I have to do is I have to break break this up into different parts, right? So so let's go ahead and kind of break this up into different parts. So this is 8, so 8 is actually going to be, now just to complete this cubic equation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a 4x square here and I'm going to subtract a 4x square here. Now why did I do that? Because I wanted to complete a cubic equation. I want 3, 2, 1 and 0 here. So this is going to be equal to 8x cubed minus 4x square plus 4x square minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now from here what I can do is I can actually take out 4x square common, and I'll be left with 2 times x minus 1. And from here, this is something that I can easily break into different parts. So if I plan to break it, it's 1 times 4, which is 4. That means this can be broken down into 4x square minus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is going to be equal to 4x square into 2x minus 1 plus, if I kind of break this again, I'm going to get 2x here. So this is going to be equal to 2x minus 1, and this over here is actually going to be equal to negative 1, then again 2x minus 1. right? So this is what I'm going to get. So this is going to be equal to 4x squared into 2x minus 1 plus 2x minus 1 into 2x minus 1 again, right? So from these both I can actually take 2x minus 1 common, and I'm going to have 4x squared plus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now again there are two possibilities. Either 2x minus 1 is 0, or this thing is 0, right? So I'm using standard equation here. So either this is 0 or this is 0. That means x is equal to 1 by 2 here. Can x be equal to 1 by 2? Can sine 18 be equal to 1 by 2? Not possible. Why? Because sine is an increasing function, isn't it? As the value of theta increases, the value of the sine function also increases, because sine 0 is 0 and sine 90 is half. And as you already know, the standard value of sine the standard value of sine the standard value of sine 30 is actually equal to, so if I calculate the standard value of sine 30, that is actually equal to 1 by 2. So if sine 30 is 1 by 2, sine 80 will definitely be less than 1 by 2, which is why this is something which is not possible. The only thing that is possible is this. I'll repeat again. Since sine 30 is 1 by 2, sine 18 cannot be 1 by 2, because sine 18 has to be less than 1 by 2, which is why this is the equation which follows the sine 18 rule, which is 4x square, which is actually equal to 4x square plus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now what do I have to do is, let me go ahead and use the formula that the value of the roots are going to be equal to minus b plus or minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. So I'm going to use this formula, that is the quadratic equation formula, to solve this quadratic equation. Then two values of sine x is sine 18 are going to be equal to minus b, which is minus 2 plus or minus square root b square. As you know, the general form of a quadratic equation is this. So minus b plus or minus b square minus 4 into a into c over 2 times a. So this is going to be equal to negative 2 plus or minus square root 20, because this is 4 plus 16, that is 20, divided by 8. So this is going to be equal to, if I actually take out negative 2 plus or minus, this is nothing but 5 times 4. So this 4 is going to come out here. That is 2 square root 5 over 8. So this is 2 times 4, 2 times 1, and 2 times 1. So this is going to be equal to square root 5 minus 1 over 4. That means I can say that, square root 5, again, there is a plus or a minus here, as you can clearly see. And again, what is going to be sine 18? Sine 18 is going to be positive, isn't it? Because it lies in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, sine is always positive, which is why we're going to take the positive value. So that means the value of sine 18 is equal to square root 5 minus 1 divided by 4. So suppose you're able to understand what I'm trying to say here, guys. Now you know what's the value of sine 18. So what we did here was, if I just go through all over things again, we started from sine 72. We broke it down using the double identity formula here, and then we converted the sine into cosine, and then we converted cosine 36 into sine 18, and sine 36 into sine 18. We eliminated all the cosines, and then we substituted sine 18 is equal to x, and from there we just went along and kept on solving, and we found out that the value of sine 18 is actually equal to square root 5 minus 1 over 4. So this will be about this video, guys. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.